We're with Amy Arisco, a senior co-captain on the Eastern Connecticut swimming team. The Warriors getting ready for the Little East Conference Championships at the University of Massachusetts, Dartmouth. Amy, last year you guys were second, which equaled your best finish ever. What is the projection for this year? Can you guys match that?
Yes, I think we can definitely get second again. Western is our biggest competition for second place. Bridgewater's closely behind that, along with all the other schools as well, but Western is our main competition, and we've already beaten them once this year, and I think we can definitely beat them again.
Who else might be pushing you guys for second? You're looking at Dartmouth, you're looking at Bridgewater. Are those the other teams that are going to be pushing you?
Yes.
How did it go when you swam against Western? I know you beat them. Was it fairly close?
Some races were fairly close, but I mean, our team is so much bigger. We have so much more depth that it's hard to match that against a team as small as Western.
Well, you've got 26 swimmers on your roster. 14 of them are new, and a lot of them are very talented. But this might be a bigger meet than a lot of them are used to. How could that possibly affect the freshmen and the newcomers?
Well, nerves always affect any athlete going into a big competition. Some people might get overwhelmed, but that's what us upperclassmen are there for. We're more experienced, and we're here to help them and to calm them down and help them along the way.
Because it can be intimidating,
yes.
right?
Yes.
At a meet of this magnitude. You've got in 14 of the events, you've got 9 people seated as high as second. Okay, but as you were talking about off camera, that may not be where you get all your points. Is it more about depth?
Yes, definitely, because I mean, we could have 9 swimmers who are seated 6th or better, but if we don't have the points below that, then it's not going to do us any good.
Talk about some of the people that are sort of expected to pick up a lot of points. Is there certain individuals?
Yes, I mean, a lot of our newcomers are very promising. Michelle Schaap is one of them with our backstroke events and freestyle events. Amanda Rivers is our sprint freestyler. She does very well, very talented. As far as returning swimmers, we have Nadine Menard, Jen Dufresne as 2 of our top butterflyers, and so we have a lot of people who are going to do very well at this meet.
I know you guys you try and peak for the New England's, which is in the middle of February, but is this probably the second biggest event on your schedule for the year?
Yeah, it is, definitely. I mean, it's our conference meet, so it's very important for us. So we do train for this meet as so we get rest and so we can swim fast times. But all the other teams are in the same boat as us, so it's kind of our halfway point to see how everybody's doing. So it's a good time to have this meet, I think.
Now, you have already swam at the University of Massachusetts Dartmouth this year. Talk about that pool. Is that considered to be is that a good pool to swim at for fast times?
Yeah, I've always liked swimming at UMass Dartmouth. I know most girls really like that pool. I mean, New England's used to be held there. Right. And always fast times have been swum at that meet. So I think I like swimming at that pool.
You've done pretty much, on a personal level, you've done pretty much everything a person could do. You've been all conference, you've won a New England championship, you've won the St. Joe pentathlon, you hold 4 individual records and 4 out of the 5 relay records. Is there anything on a personal level that would remain that you would like to reach before you graduate?
I just always look towards bettering my times and doing well for the team, and I think this year at New England's as a team, I think that we could we might be able to place 3rd again. We have a lot of promising new people, and our returning swimmers are doing very well again this year, so hopefully we can do as well as we did last year.
Well, talking about last year, it was such a veteran team last year. Talk about the dynamic of this year's team. You were one of the veterans last year. This year you bring in a whole bunch of new people. Does that change your approach? And what about the chemistry of this? Last year's chemistry was phenomenal. Is that something that just takes time to develop with new people?
Absolutely. I mean, you know, it's a building year, definitely, because half of our team, you know, are freshmen or transfers. So it's difficult at first to integrate them with the rest of us. But I mean, it just takes time.
Now, last question, Amy. You are seated second in 4 events at the Little East Conference Championships. Can you look at 1 or 2 of those events and say, if I swim really well, I could win this thing?
Yeah. I mean, got to go into it looking at it like that.
Yeah.
Of course.
Is there 1 or 2 of them that you could point out and say, I think I can win this thing?
Yeah. I mean, I think I could win the 200 free, and possibly I could do the 400 IM as well. The fly is going to be a little bit more difficult, but you know, if I'm having a good day, I could maybe do that too.
Aim, thank you. Good luck to the team this weekend.
Thank you.